I'm here with Zach Gelb, host of the main event on WHIP Radio, Temple student-run radio station. Zach is a sophomore media studies production major here at Temple. Zach, thank you for stopping by.
Yeah, no, thanks for having me.
So, Zach, you're very involved in radio. You've been involved with radio since you were 8 years old. Is that correct?
Yeah, it all started where I went into work with my dad at WFAN in New York, and in between one of the talk breaks, Ray Martell, who's the producer, now works for TBD in the AM with CBS Sports Radio. We were talking about the Patriots. One of their hosts, Joe Beningo, is a big controversial Jets fan, and we were bantering back and forth, and they thought it'd be a good segment to put a cute 8-year-old kid on the screen, and we had a nice little radio chat, and that's how I got my passion, and that's how I wanted to be involved in radio.
So now you host a radio show at WHIP Monday to Friday, and I've listened to it. It's a great show. What do you like the most about hosting a radio show?
I think it's two parts that I really like. One is interacting with the fans via social media and putting out questions, having them respond back. Some people saying they love me, some people saying they hate me. I always like to embrace both sides of that. But the other part is interviewing guests. It's my passion. It's something I always wanted to do. And if I could, in 10 years, go to work in shorts and a T-shirt, that's something I would always want to do. And it's definitely interacting with some of these guests and making the big headlines and all that stuff.
And you talk about interviewing these guests. You've interviewed big-name guys from Stephen A. Smith to Bob Costas to Dick Vitale. Do you ever feel intimidated interviewing these big-name hosts?
Most of them, no. The only person I was ever intimidated by was Bob Costas, because he ran 20 minutes late, actually, for the interview. So I was wondering, we were hyping this up on social media. Is he not going to show up? But he eventually gave us a great 15-minute interview. But most of the time, I just try to be conversational with these guys. The first two questions usually get some good background knowledge on them, goof around with them, ease them in, and then we get to the hard-hitting sports stuff as well. So we want to give something to the audience that is compelling, what they want to listen to, what they want to come back to, and even some stuff that sometimes make national headlines.
Where do you see yourself in 10 years? Do you want to be a talk show host? Do you want to do play-by-play?
I want to do radio. There would be no bigger thrill in the world to me than hosting afternoon drive time.
Zach Gelb, host of the main event here on WHIP, which is Temple student-run radio station. Thanks for watching, everybody.